Did you know your breakfast could be quietly working against your health? Especially the muscles and blood vessels. Stats keep you strong where it matters most. If you're over 60 and noticing changes like weaker erections, low energy, or even numbness, below the age might not be the real problem. Surprisingly, it could be your morning meal. Most men don't realize that what they eat for breakfast either supports healthy blood flow to the lower body or slowly blocks it. And here's their old shocker. Many are missing one simple food that can help reverse the I am Dr. Mariah Kayat, a men's shelf expert with over 30 years of experience in urology and age-related performance diseases. I've worked with men across country who believed their intimacy was fading, just Beckers. They were getting older. But what we found was far more hopeful. Here's the truth. Your body still wants to heal and restore blood flow below the butt, only if you'll give it the right support. And that support doesn't come in a pill or from a prescription. It comes from 5 simple morning foods. It's foods you already know but likely never realized could help improve circulation and strength for men over 60. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to use it. You'll learn how these 5 ingredients can boost blood flow, strengthen your pelvic muscles, and bring back confidence with zero facts. And stay with me until the end, because I'll share a strange but powerful food combination that's already helping. Men notice a difference in less than a week. Let's get started. But first, if you're serious about taking back your energy and improving blood flow where it counts, be sure to subscribe to Everin Seniors and turn on the bell so you never miss a new tip made just for men over 60. And if what's saying speaks to you, type 1 in comments. If not, type 0. I redid a comment and your feedback helps him create better, more helpful videos just for you. All right, let's dive in. First food. Let's begin with the first food. It's probably already sitting in your fridge right now. It's familiar. It's simple. And when eaten at the right time, it can do something powerful. Boost blood flow and repair. Key muscleson, the lower body. That food plain yogurt, nature's powerhouse for resting after 60. Ingredient number plain yogurt natures. I can't count how many men over 60 have sat across from a frustrated, embarrassed, and confused, wondering why things just aren't working like they used to. And almost every time when I ask about their breakfast, I hearthmabe a slice of toast, if I remember. But here's the truth. At this stage of life, your body is hungry for specific nutrients, especially the moment while you wake up. And one of the best, most overlooked sources of those nutrients has been sitting in your kitchen this whole time. Plain yogurt. I know you seem like just a light snack, but if you're a man over 60 and not eating plain yogurt regularly, you're missing out on one of nature's most effective EOLs for supporting blood flow, and you're building strength in the muscles below the waist. So what makes it so powerful? 3 things: probiotics, protein, and calcium. Probiotics help calm inflammation that can clog on narrow blood vessels. Protein and calcium strengthen your pelvic muscles. Those are the muscles that support erections, bladder control, and your posture and balance. As blood flow naturally slows with age, these muscles are some of the first to weaken. But when you fuel them properly, especially first thing in the morning, your body starts to respond. You'll feel more restored. Notice fewer cramps or numbness, and yes, feel more confident during intimate moments. And no, it's not barkers of a magic pill. It's because your blood is flowing gagging. Let me tell you about one of my patients, James UE 65. He told me he hadn't had a morning erection in over 2 years, so we made a simple change. Every morning hesitated, having a bowl of plain yogurt with just a little honey. That's it. 4 weeks later, he called me, his voice full of surprise. "Doc," he said, "I woke up feeling like I was 40 again." That is power of giving your body what tea truly needs at the right time. Second food ingredient number 2, quinoa with almonds, the artery cleaner. Whenever an older gentleman visits my office and tells me about poor circulation, work erections, or that heavy dragging feeling in a lower body, I don't just ask what pills he's taking. I ask, Waddy, why more often then? The answer, ice hither, I skip. It or something, and sweet like cereal pastries or a quick muffin. But here's what I recommend instead. It's simple. It's almost too simple, but it's changed more lives than you might believe. A warm bowl of quinoa topped with almonds. Quinoa alone is one of the best foods for agile arteries. It's full of magnesium and fiber, both of which help your blood vessels relax and allow better circulation. And for men over 60, the skin of support isn't optional. It's essential. But when you add almonds into the mix, that's when the magic realient. Almonds are packed with healthy fats, vitamin E, antioxidants. These nutrients help reduce inflammation, support the lining of your blood, and improve blood flow throughout your body, especially below waist. This breakfast combo doesn't just help your heart, it has a direct impact on your ability to achieve and maintain a firm, healthy erection. Let Mo tell you about Robert, one of my patients. He was 69, newly retired, and feeling like his body was low down. He had low energy, trouble with stairs, and intimacy had become a distant memory. I asked him to make one small change. Switch out the glycerol for a bowl of warm quinoa with almonds, a few blueberries, and a sprinkle of cinnamon. That's all. Within 2 weeks, his legs felt lighter. Within a month, he was sleeping better, waking up with more energy and noticing both in and out of the bedroom. Doc, he laughed. I didn't think a bowl of quinoa could dull that. But the truth, what you eat in the morning sets the tone for your blood flow the rest of the day. And this simple, warming combination of quinoa gently tells your arteries, hey, it's safe to open up again. Let's send nourishment to those muscles and nervous that help me feel like my foggin. And if you're ready to take things even further, there's a fruit most men completely overlook. It acts almost like your natural Viagra, but without the risks or side effects. And when eaten at the right time, it works fast. Let me show you what it is. Third food ingredient number 3. Pomegranate, the bedroom fruit. I'll never forget Felix on my patient Michael's face. 63. When I told him to start eating pomegranate in the morning, he chuckled and said, Doc, I thought that was just something fancy people served 80 parties. What he and most men don't realize is that pomegranate is one of nature's most powerful fruits for restoring blood flow, especially in the areas that matter most. Pomegranate, ice loaded with polyphenol, a special type of antioxidant that helps your body produce nitric oxide now. The fact that I'm finally eating breakfast, but something's definitely waking up down there. We both laughed, but the truth-ish wasn't imagining it. Those polyphenol were doing exactly what they were supposed to, opening up his blood vessels and restoring life to his lower body. Now, here's how to get the most out of it. Eat pomegranate first thing on the morning on an empty stomach or just before your main breakfast. Just a handful of fresh seeds or a small glass of 100% pomegranate juice is enough. Avoid sugary or artificial versions. Go for fresh or unsweetened juice to get full benefit. If you've been looking for a natural way to feel more alive, more energized, and more like yourself, a below-the-waist pomegranate might be the simple solution you've been missing. But we're not done yet. If you really want to balance your morning energy, restore stability, and prepare your lower body for the day ahead, y'all won't want to miss the next food. It's creamy, incredibly versatile, and when combined with a little healthy fat, it becomes one of the most powerful broadcasts for blood flow and performance that I recommend. Let's move in. Ingredient number 4, avocado with fourth food oil. The circulation stable. Out of all the breakfast tips I've shared over the years, this Sony gets the most raised eyebrows. Avocado for circulation, they ask. Butants, you understand? What your body actually needs, especially in the first few minutes after waking up, it all starts to make sense. Your muscles, including the ones in your looks, pelvis and, yes, even your manhood are running on empty after a night of fasting. Your blood vessels need support. Your muscles need energy and your nervous system needs to be brought back into balance. And one of the simplest ways to help: half a noto mashed with a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. That's it. This simple combination can be the morning researcher. Entire lower body has been craving. Why? Because avocados are rich in fats, the kind that help keep your arteries soft, open, and flexible. They're also packed with potassium, which supports healthy blood pressure and prevents cramping. Now, a olive oil, which is full of anti-inflammatory and antioxidants, and you've created a breakfast that can improve blood flow, support healthy nerve function, and keep your muscles responsive and strong. As age, nervous sensitivity often fades, especially if we're not giving the bed right fuel. But these nutrients help keep your nervous signals strong, your circulation steady, and your pelvic region functioning like it's supper. Though, let me share a quick story. One of me patients, William, 72 years old, come in complaining of heavy numb legs and a dull achy feeling in his groin. Every morning he had tried everything: stretching, massage, even medications. Nothing helped. So he suggested them things small. Before his regular breakfast, start with half an avocado, a bit of olive oil, and a glass of warm water. 3 days later, he called me. "Doc," he said, "I don't know what's happening, but my legs feel lighter, and for the first time in months, I didn't need to on the nightstand just to stand up." There's something powerful about beginning your day with real food. Your body recognizes and responds to. It doesn't just mask these symptoms, it restores balance from the inside out. Avocados might seem basic, but when you pair them with the right healthy fat and eat them mindfully in the morning, they quietly go to work building energy and fueling your nerves and giving strength to every step you take. Ingredient number 5, blackberries. Fifth food, vitality booster. Now that you've learned about 4 powerful foods to help restore circulation, strength, and energy in the lower body, there's one more important step, because knowing what to do isn't now. Real change only happens when you take action. And this final food is often overlooked: bits. One of the most powerful for your blood vessels and muscles, blackberries. These small dark fruits are packed with antioxidants, natural antioxidants that help your arteries stay flexible and strong. They also deliver vitamin C and fiber, which reduce inflammation and support healthy muscle tissue. I had a patient named David, age 66. He added just a handful of blackberries to his breakfast each morning. And within a week, he told me, "Doc, I didn't think something that small could make such a big difference, but it did." He felt more energized, more aware of his body, and more confident. Sometimes it really is the little things that wake us back up. If you want the best results, try adding fresh or frozen blackberries to a smoothie or mixing them into your yogurt to oatmeal in the morning. Simple, easy, powerful. What to need to do starting next step today. If you've made it this far in the video, that tells me you care. You're not just letting your age decide how the rest of your life will feel. You're restal infant. You want your energy, your strength, your confidence, and most of all, your independence. And now, you have tools. But tools don't work if they stay in the drawer. Real change begins the moment you act. So here's your next step. Tomorrow morning, pick just one of these 5 foods. Maybe it's a bowl of plain yogurt with a little honey. Maybe it's quinoa with almonds and cinnamon. Maybe it's pomegranate seeds or a handful of blackberries. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to happen. BEOS. What you eat during the first hour after waking up is one of the most powerful decisions you can make for your circulation, your health, and your day. So don't skip breakfast. Don't wait until you're tired, hungry, or behind on the day. Feed your body while light's asking for help. That's when your blood vessels are most open. That's when your muscles are most ready. And that's when real healing begins. That first hour nth morning is your window. That's when your muscles are most ready to receive nutrients. That's when the chanchito break the cycle after decline and start rebuilding what time's quietly taken. You may not see a dramatic shift overnight, but if you stay consistent, just give your body what it needs day after day. In a few days, you might notice your legs feel stronger, your groin feels warmer, your steps feel firmer, and yes, more responsive and sure. It truly matters. You might sleep better. You might wake up with a feeling you haven't had in years. Hope. And if you're thinking, isn't it too late, Fom? Let me tell you the truth. It's not. I've seen men in their 60s, 7 South, even their late 80s rediscovering intimacy and inner strength. Narrow a miracle. But by committing to just one thing, starting the day with purpose. So here's the question. Will you take that first step tomorrow morning? Or will you let one more day pass, hoping something will change? On its sound.